let's get our paper tape down. And while we're doing this, I always like to make sure that I am in the right headspace before I start my project. So just a quick reminder, we're gonna say, I have joy in my heart. I have joy in my mind. I'm gonna keep a joyful spirit as I make art. All right, here we go. Grab your graphite paper. Remember the shiny side down and the template. And this just gives me a real good guide to work from. All right, so I'll get it lined up just like I want it. And I'm gonna trace over every black line on my template. And one more here. All right, there's my stars and the trees. And these are just, kind of the idea of trees. Trees should be so simple, right? They're just kind of branches. And since this is a snowy, wintry night, we're going for like evergreen pine tree kind of looks. So just triangular-ish. I think ish is my absolute favorite piece of a word because it just kind of makes everything better. Makes it feel doable. All right, look at our horizon line, little swoopy here. Oh, my tiny trees. Now these are smaller and that's going to help us with our perspective, make these look really far away. Oh, let's go over and get this one. There we go. There's all of our guidelines. Okay, now we can pull this off. And I know it may be a little challenging to see the lines. That's okay. The main thing is you created some muscle memory there, and so you'll kind of know where they are. All right, so this is where we're gonna start. Can you see your stars? Just kind of find where they are. It doesn't have to be perfect, just the idea of it. Okay, let's grab our white, and we're gonna go over those star lines. Oh, I missed that one by just a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. It will all work out. Okay, there's my 3 stars that I'm working from, and you can add more. You can absolutely add more. I just like 3. The number makes my brain happy. What can I say? So this is where I'm starting, but you can add more if you want to. Okay, let me fix this one just a little bit. Hang on. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna make them a little thicker so that I have some pastel, some chalk to kind of pull from. Because in just a minute, if you remember the video that we did with our holiday series and we made our Christmas lights, we're going to use that same technique to make these glow. Grab your yellow and we're going to kind of go in the little, what would you call it? But kind of like the little corners of the stars. Just some little lines here. Again, we're just giving ourselves some color to pull from so we can make them glow. We're gonna take our little finger and we're just gonna kind of swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. I like to go around in a circle and then I start at the center of my star and push it out to give that glow. So now our star is glowing. Let's do another one. Swoosh, 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 and push it out all the way around the circle. That makes our star glow. And you can see on this one, you can kind of see, remember I told you I messed up when I was tracing it and kind of got off? Well, blending it out fixed it. It made it find the piece that I missed. All right, last one. Swirl it around and then swoosh it out. Now, I have no problem getting pastels on my fingers. I like the way it blends with my fingers, but if you don't like the way this feels, you can absolutely use a paper towel or a cloth, anything like that. Totally fine. All right, let's work on our sky. I'm gonna grab, not this one, I want a darker blue. Okay, we're gonna be moving in these circular patterns. So you see where I'm gonna start around my star and swooping out. I like to do this with my finger first because it helps build that muscle memory and kind of guide me on where I'm going. All right, so each star we're gonna do this. We're gonna go in this circular pattern and then swoosh out. Okay, so let's do the second one. This time I'm gonna start on the right side, swirl around, and I'm swooshing out the other direction. Make a nice little windy, kind of windswept, wintry sky. Van Gogh had a lot of movement in his sky. Starry Night's one of my absolute favorites. And so I like creating lots of movement in this one. Now this one you can see I'm getting kind of close to my trees, but I'm being real careful not to go over the trees. Just kind of fill in some lines down to the horizon, but not over the trees. Okay. When I have that one like I want it, I'm gonna switch colors. All right, let's grab a lighter shade, more of like a medium blue. We're gonna repeat that same pattern, filling in between the lines, not necessarily on top. I know. Swish. Do it on all three. Swish, swish, swish. Swish, swish, swish. There we go. And the last one, going around and over. Around and over. And then fill in on all the way down to your horizon line. Make sure you get behind the trees real good. Just a few lines here and there. We will be going back and blending. Okay, grab your light blue. This is your lightest shade of blue that you have. If you don't have a light shade, you could always blend it with like your darker blue with a lighter color. And let's swish around. Down and around. Okay, almost, yep, done. All right, so now my favorite part. Oh, look at my hands. They have blue. It's okay, totally fine. I'm going to use my finger and just kind of follow that same rhythm and pattern that I just drew with. I am lightly blending. This is super important. If you push down too hard, it will overblend and all of your color will wipe off. So just very, very lightly blending in the colors so they flow smoothly together. Okay. And again, it's your artwork. You are the artist. Whatever makes your brain happy. If this does not work for you, if you don't want to blend, if you're looking at this and you're like, ooh, I like all of these lines really harsh, like they are really vibrant, you don't have to blend. You can leave them just like that. That's totally fine. Or you can blend them and you can go back over and draw them in so that you have the blended effect and the vibrant lines. Totally up to you. Well, make sure that you get your color and pull it down kind of behind like where your trees are going to be. Just bring it down to touch the top of where your trees or the ground. Just pull that color all the way down so it just kind of fades into the background. Okay, I think I want to make my lines a little more dominant, so I'm taking that sort of lighter color blue and I'm going to go back through and give it just a little bit more oomph. Yeah, I like that. Yep, A little more movement in my sky. Makes my brain happy. I like it. And you can go back through. This is the darker blue. You don't have to do this, but you can if you want to add in some darker lines. I love layered color. I don't know, something about the movement that it creates and the motion in the artwork. And swoop, swoop, swoop. Oop, too much. There we go. All right, pulling it in just a little bit in these little crevices. Just keep working it till you have it like you want it. Okay, I think that's got the sky like I want it. For now, we will come back, but let's look at the ground. Grab you a really pale yellow. I know, I hear you. Just trust the process, right? We're building our color from the back forward. So we're gonna use a really pale yellow, and this is gonna help provide that glow from the stars, okay? Following our tree pattern first and just the swoopy little triangular lines that we did, because these are our pine trees. Should be able to go right on top of the marks that you made from your guide. Of course, if you're like me, I tend to add a few things here and there. So, you know, there's that. All right, and this last little tree, there we go. All right, let's do our horizon line. I'm adding a few lines in here just to give some extra definition. You don't have to do that, but you totally can. All right, let's grab a light blue, the lightest blue you have. And we're just gonna kind of come through on top of the yellow. So the yellow is our glow. The blue is gonna give kind of that icy, wintry feel. And we're going right on top of the yellow, working this in. Same exact pattern. Notice we haven't blended anything together yet. We're just layering right now. All right, and get our little bitty trees in the distance because we can't forget them. All right, grab your white. It is time for the white. You can tell my white is very well used. If you have any color, like if your white is maybe covered in some other colors because we've used it a lot, you can wipe it on a paper towel or really just any other surface, a scratch sheet of paper, to get back to that pure white color. And now with our white, we're just layering. This is our top layer on top of the blue, on top of the yellow. So we've got our icy glow coming through our winter snow. All right, and our mid-ground trees. Fun little perspective for us. And our little bitty ones. There we go. All right, now let's do our ground. Now I'm using the tip of my pastel to really hit these horizon line and accent places. And now I'm gonna use this wide section and go over. I call this like the push and pull. I'll literally lay it down on the paper and just kind of push it around to fill in. And isn't that fun? It gives that textury look, and actually kind of, to me, really gives the vibe of snow. So we want to make sure we're filling in all of our ground like this. Very nice. I'm going to get my trees just a little bit more at the top, a little bit heavier here and there. This is where you're gonna have to kind of look at your artwork and say, do I want a little more white here? Do I feel like I have too much black coming through? It's up to you. You are the artist, so you have to make that decision. What makes your brain happy? For me, it's a little bit thicker snow on the trees.
Mommy, I always tell you.
All right, when you have this ground like you want, let's go back and look up at the sky now. Okay, I'm gonna take that same white and I'm following the same pattern that we did with our blue and just making some short, wispy lines. Swoop, swoop. And all the way around. We're gonna do this for all three. of our stars that we made. We're just kind of going in and just giving a little more swoop to our sky, our movement. You can go back in and do some dots to signify more stars. I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. I think last time maybe I did. Just adding a few movements, make sure my sky comes all the way down. Oh yeah, and now I'm gonna trace back over my stars because I want them to really pop. You can use white or yellow for that. I used white because I feel like it made it look a little more glowy. Now on the ground, I'm just kind of tapping. I am not rubbing, I'm not blending. I'm just kind of tapping just a little bit to give that textury look a little more oomph. I think it needs some yellow. You think it needs some yellow? Let's put some yellow. Some little yellow line. There we go. Just a few here and there. Not much. Just a little bit of yellow in my sky. Yeah. Kind of carrying that glow all the way through. That's what was missing. Oh, I love it. There we go. Lots of motion now. Maybe one or two here and a little bit there behind my trees. There we go. Oh, let's put a little bit of glow on the trees. Grab your yellow and just a little bit at the top, very top, so it looks like the starlight is shining on the tops of our trees. Ah, there we go. That's the highlight right there. Just a little bit. Do, 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 do. All right, you guys, and here you are. It's all done. All right, let's pull the tape off. This is so satisfying. Now, if you don't have the tape, you can totally do it without it. If you do want the tape, let me know. I can send you the link to it, but this is just artist tape. You can probably grab yours at like Hobby Lobby or somewhere at a local craft store. You can use painter's tape. I don't recommend it, but I have used it before. It tends to rip the paper a little bit, so. But there we go. Just a nice clean border. Oh, I almost forgot. What do we need to do when we're finished with our artwork? We need to put a signature on it. Make sure everyone knows that you did your artwork. Throw a signature, throw the date on there, and you're done, friend. Be sure to share it with us. I want to see it, and so does E.